Premier League Chelsea vs Aston Villa prediction, team news, lineups preview. Both coming into this clash off the back of European adventures earlier in the week, Chelsea and Aston Villa will lock horns at Stamford Bridge for a Premier League match on Sunday afternoon. The Blues were made to work hard for maximum points in the Conference League against Heidenheim on Thursday night, 2 days after the Villans shared the Champions League spoils with Italian giants Juventus in the second city. Match preview. Following the 2-0 defeat in the fourth round of the EFL Cup to Newcastle United on October 30th, Chelsea enjoyed a defeat-free November schedule, a promising month of results that concluded with a 2-goal victory at the home of Bundesliga outfit Heidenheim in the Conference League on Thursday night. After a goalless first half, strikes from Christopher Nkunku and Michailo Mudryk ensured that the Blues preserved their 100% record in the league phase of UEFA's third-tier club competition, meaning that the West Londoners are now guaranteed to advance into February's playoff round at least. Focusing on Premier League matters, Chelsea will be looking to make it back-to-back wins in the top flight following the final international break of the calendar year, with Enzo Maresca getting one over his former employers Leicester City last weekend at the King Power Stadium. Finding the net with a composed finish against the Foxes, Nicholas Jackson is tied at the top of the Blues' Premier League goal-scoring ranks alongside England hero Cole Palmer with 7 strikes so far, whilst Noni Madueke is the only other Chelsea player to have netted more than once in the top flight this term, collecting just 9 of their 22 Premier League points at Stamford Bridge this campaign. No side in the division has earned a smaller ratio of their points at their respective home base to date, meaning that Maresca's men have a clear area for improvement if they wish to bridge the 9-point gap to league leaders Liverpool. Since the 2-0 Champions League success over tournament newcomers Bologna on October 22nd, Aston Villa have endured a 7-game winless run across all competitions, so it was rather unsurprising that boos were audible in the second city at the end of Tuesday night's battle with Juventus. Much of that frustration from the Villa faithful was directed towards the decision to disallow Morgan Rodgers' strike in the final moments of the match for a foul in the build-up, meaning that Unai Emery's men are now outside of the top 8 spots on the continent. Villa collected just the single point across 3 Premier League contests in November, suffering a battering at the hands of Tottenham Hotspur and losing at Liverpool before being forced to settle the top-flight points with a stubborn Crystal Palace outfit last Saturday. The Villans had to show their considerable powers of recovery to earn a positive result from their match with the relegation-threatened Eagles, as strikes from Ollie Watkins and Ross Barkley cancelled out efforts by Ismaila Sarr and academy graduate Justin Devaney for the visitors. Looking to halt a 4-game winless run in the Premier League, Villa will take plenty of confidence from their recent record at Stamford Bridge ahead of Sunday afternoon, with Emery's side winning 2 and drawing one of their last 3 competitive matches at the home of Chelsea. Team news. Not involved in the Conference League squad of Chelsea, talisman Palmer and midfielder Romeo Lavia will return to the match-day party of the hosts on Sunday. Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo both watched from the comfort of their own homes as the Blues defeated Heidenheim, with the pair expected to form the midfield duo this weekend. Suffering a fresh hamstring injury, Reece James is taking a day-by-day approach as he builds back up to fitness, with the former England international set to miss a number of weeks. Malo Gusto has not featured for the Blues since the end of the international break, whilst Pedro Neto is fighting back from a knock picked up whilst on duty with Portugal, sitting on the bench for Tuesday's clash with Juve. Ezri Konsa is expected to regain his spot in the Aston Villa 11 alongside Pau Torres. As a result, Diego Carlos could be the unfortunate man to drop out of the visitors' backline, assuming that Emery decides to continue with Matty Cash at right back. Earning a reputation for his goal-scoring antics off the bench, Colombian sensation Johan Duran is pushing for a start at the expense of leading marksman Watkins. Chelsea possible starting lineup: Sanchez, Gusto, Fofana, Colwill, Cucurella, Caicedo, Fernandez, Madueke, Palmer, Neto, Jackson. Aston Villa possible starting lineup: Martinez, Cash, Konsa, Torres, Digny, Kamara, Tielemans, Bailey, McGinn, Rogers, Watkins. We say, Chelsea 2-1 Aston Villa. Utilizing the impressive depth of their squad in the Conference League on Thursday night, Chelsea's leading stars should be fresh and ready to put an out-of-form Aston Villa to the sword at Stamford Bridge. The Villans are in danger of falling down the Premier League standings should their winless streak carry on for too much longer. And we reckon that the visitors will narrowly lose out in West London. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.